Ever since the birth of the automobile in 1886, people have been using cars as a means to get from point A to point B. Cars come in all shapes and sizes, and they are the main source of transportation in the United States. They're fast, reliable, and relatively inexpensive. However, there's one caveat: they consume gasoline. Gasoline is that clearish, strange liquid that you feed your car in order for it to go fast. And for a small price of roughly $2 a gallon, that dinosaur juice can take you and your car far and wide to whatever your destination you choose at any time. Sounds awesome, right? Wrong! The consumption of gasoline has done nothing but increase since the beginnings of the automotive industry. This wouldn't be an issue if gas was a renewable energy source, like cows and toilets. But yes, unfortunately, gas is finite. Numbers are all over the place, but a general idea is that the world will run out of oil reserves within the next 50 to 100 years. So then, what do? How do we prevent this horrible catastrophe from happening? I've got one word for you, and it might just be the sexiest word to ever exist. Carpooling! That's right, carpooling. The average amount of gas saved by carpooling with your buddies is effectively cut in half compared to driving by yourself. That's like 75 more years for the human race to be awesome! With more people in one car, not only are you saving on gas, but also cutting back on traffic! And everybody hates traffic! So don't be that person that adds to traffic and carpool! But there's also tons of environmental benefits that are a byproduct of carpooling, like the conservation of nature and the dwindling of oil rigs. Unfortunately, in order to tap into oil reserves and give us that sweet dinosaur juice, oil companies sometimes dig into forests and really damage parts of the environment that are essential to human life, like trees! And we need trees to breathe. So yeah, that's a pretty important thing to hold on to. Unacceptable! So if you're awesome, or love trees, then carpool!
But what if I have to use my car all the time because I have to?
Unacceptable! I've got another 2 words for you, and it's almost as sexy as carpooling. Public transportation! Most cities offer bus systems that span out to the surrounding areas that make it easier for some people to contribute to the environment. By using the cat bus system as an example, the average amount of money spent per person on a bus is about 5 cents. If there are 50 people on a bus at any given time, that's 50 cars that aren't contributing to traffic. And nobody likes traffic. Not only does it help get 50 cars off the road, that's also 50 cars that aren't destroying trees. And that's a good thing for humans because it helps nature, so we can consume oxygen. This actually brings me to my final point. If we all practice carpooling and public transportation, then the human race has more time to develop cleaner, renewable energy sources like cows. Well, maybe not cows, but solar, wind, electric, and natural gas power are much safer for the environment than crude oil. Science! If we all contribute just a little bit of our time, then carpooling and public transportation might just save the future of the human race.